Let's welcome in our next guest, Super Bowl champion, Eagles defensive lineman,
that boy
Jordan
right
Davis.
There.
Jordan, how are you, man?
How we doing? Pretty good.
So, Jordan, all right, the first thing I got to ask you is just sit down. Practice today, and I got to tell you, we got here, our first day was, Wednesday we were here, first day last week? And I'm over by the media tent, and I think Nick Sirianni and Howie's about to speak, and Hugh comes over. He's like, "You see Jordan Davis? He looks
Why you
like
gotta tell him I said it
he
like
looks
that,
a lot."
man?
No, he said you look really good. You look
I was like
you're in
he's slim.
best shape of his. So tell us, how you feeling, and how did you get to the shape you're in right now?
Feeling good. It's all about claiming consistency, and I think probably in the later half of the year last year is when I really start to really emphasize that, just doing the right things, eating the right things, fueling myself the right way, and doing everything the right way, and it comes out. It pays dividends. I lost 26 pounds, and I'm in a comfortable spot in my weight, and everybody keep telling me I look good, so if the ladies like it, I love it.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. But, hey, as a reformed fat guy myself,
no doubt.
number one, how tough has it been for you to stay consistent, and how have you changed your meals? I mean, for me, for instance, I try not to eat after 7 o'clock, and I try to incorporate vegetables and stuff into every meal that I have, and my workouts and everything. So how has your diet changed?
I would say more so it's just cutting out the sweets, and
how tough is that being though, man?
It's really hard, but the greatest thing that I've been doing is telling people no. Anything is offered to me that's not in the best way. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to have a couple meals here and there, but my non-negotiables is no sweets, no added sugars, no nothing, no calories. I don't want to drink my calories, so everything that I do eat, I have to eat it. I can't drink, so it's just really been water and tea, and I think that's just been the best thing for me is just cutting out the sweets, honestly, because the sugar is in everything that we eat. You can get a bowl of grits and there's some sugar in it, so it's just the hardest thing is just really being aware and saying no, and it's okay to miss out on the sweet stuff, because at the end of the day, the reward afterwards and how you feel afterwards is a lot greater.
So how did Mom feel about that when you told her you can't eat all the sweets and stuff that she likes to cook for you?
Well, let me tell you, during the holidays, I'm usually the one cooking, so it's been very easy for me. But it's just really it's really a lifestyle change, and I think that's more so what I emphasize. I think the past I've been doing it because of football. But my mindset has switched, and I'm doing this because of me. I want to be the best shape. I want to be in the best condition that I am. I want to be the best contribution to the team that I can be, and so when I changed my mindset about I'm not doing this for anybody but myself, that's when it really took off, and that's when I really claimed consistency.
So, Jordan, you mentioned mindset. I think it brings us right to now your role in the team this year, right? So you look the part. You look like you're ready to go. But now it feels like this is a year where the team is expecting a lot out of you. Milton Williams left, goes to the Patriots, a free agent. There's more snaps, it feels like, at defensive tackle than there has been your entire career. Your mindset as you go into a year where you realize the team is probably going to ask more of you for snaps and pass rush than they have before.
Definitely. And, that's been communicated to me since last year. And knowing that, when Milton goes off and he's going to get his big check and he's going to do great things with the Patriots, that is going to be a higher call and expected of me. I don't want to be that run stopper. I no longer want to be an anchor. I mean, of course I'm going to be an anchor. That's what I do, but I want to be more. And I think that, with the greater with great power comes great responsibility. You really have to take the bull by the horns. You really have to make sure that you're in the best shape of your life, because I'm not doing anybody but myself a disservice if I'm not in the best shape of my life. So it's just really about, just doing it. It's just going out there and doing it, and just knowing that my calling is higher this year, and meeting the bull head on.
Was that more of how you felt about it going into the season with the season you had, or was that like Vic or one of your coaches asking you, if you could change some things or do more? Was it kind of like that? It
was definitely me. Even like times during last year, like I wanted to be out there, second and long, third down, and eventually later on in the playoffs, they let me stay out there on the third downs and second and longs and stuff like that, and I made plays and had good production. But it's just all about, I wanted to be out there and I wanted to make sure that I made plays, and whenever opportunity comes with it, I want to take advantage of that, and that's just being, just to be the best player. And I think, with Jalen Carter being out there, he's down there 100% of the plays, so I want to make sure that I keep up, and I want to make sure that I'm contributing to the team just like he is. So when we play in tandem, man, I feel like it's going to be a great thing.
And I know it's not, just, as a friend, and, like your mentor, you know that when you get them sacks, man, that's where that bread come from.
Definitely.
So, you know what I mean? You trying to, just that bread.
Well, it's more so. It's just about. I'm just trying to win again. I'm just trying to win again.
No, I mean that helps too, but that bread,
I mean,
that bread too.
We'll talk about it later.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying. I'm just, you ain't got to say it.
You need a financial advisor.
No, I'm just saying. You're
You're
trying to get that bread. It's on there.
Well, look, we just try to get another ring, man. We got to do it one day at a time, and that's what we're doing exactly. And we're right on pace.
So a lot of talk so far in camp, and Nick Sirianni expressed this right away that last year's over. Right now we're on to this year. Does it help you and maybe your teammates from Georgia that's kind of what you did in college, right? Like you didn't play at a school where winning wasn't the expectation. It was. You won at Georgia, and then you got back up and you tried to win. Do you think it helps you that the program you played in college, every year the expectation is national title, and now here, 3 years, 2 Super Bowl trips, the expectation of all of us are Super Bowl again. Do you think it helps you that you played at that program mentality-wise?
Definitely. And that's one thing that I give credit to the Bama guys on offense is that we had the same outlook and we had the same mindset on both sides. We got defense, Georgia, we got offense, Alabama, and, the philosophies are the same. It's just different people telling it. And everything that you hear from Landon, hear from Jalen, hear from Smitty, hear from N'Kobe, hear from Jalen Carter, hear from me, is all going to be pretty much the same message because that's what we know. That's the only thing we know. When you go out there, we expect to win. Nobody plays this game. I don't care what team you're on. Nobody plays this game to lose. And so when we go out there, we want to make sure that we sync to our training, and we want to make sure that we're over-prepared so we're not nervous about the outcome. We want to be confident in ourselves, and at the end of the day, the work that we put in during the summer is going to translate to the season.
It feels like a weird question, but I got to ask. You feel like becoming one of the more veterans on the defense. Now, this is a young defense. A lot of young, guys, you've been here 3 years, but there's guys that are second-year or first-year players. Who stood out to you? Give us a young guy on defense that you feel is playing and really kind of leveling up this summer so far.
I'll say Keely.
Okay. He's got a shot to play a lot
this year.
Got a shot. He definitely has a shot. And, I'm not being biased or anything, but love Keely.
A little bit.
And, he's been putting in the work, and a lot of the work that he's been putting in behind the scenes. And it's just great to see it come to fruition. And, of course, he's going against the best during practice. So that's also helping sharpen his iron. And so when he goes out there and he makes plays, I feel really proud because just to see the amount of work and the amount of dedication and time that he's put in already, and for him to go out there and, just go out there and have the confidence in himself to go out there and ball. And, the sky's the limit for him. He's an amazing, talented player. He has all the measurables. And for him to go out there and, go against the best because, A.J. Brown, I consider one of the best in the league. So he's getting great competition every day, and I just can't wait to see him excel.
So what's the number for Jordan Davis this year? And remember, last time I asked you this, you had some numbers in your head. So this year, slim and trim, getting ready for the season, Super Bowl champion. What's the number in your head this year for Jordan Davis?
I'll say one more than I had last year. I don't want to put any expectations. I don't want to put any numbers out there.
And be on the field on the money down.
Definitely, and be consistent.
What's Vic Fangio like year 2 now? The first year you feel like you're getting to know him and trying to figure it out. Now you had a full year. You guys won the Super Bowl. Take us inside what it's like to be in a Vic Fangio meeting.
He's same way as he was last year, no nonsense. But I would say as the season went along, you start to see more and more of his personality and how he is as a person, and the way that he truly cares about this defense. He cares about this defense. He put his blood, sweat, and tears in this, and nobody's perfect, and we're not perfect. And he makes sure that he knows that we know that we're not perfect. But he's out there, and he wants us to claim consistency. He wants us to be the best defense on the field. So it's a continuation of last year, and I'm glad that we had a continuation with the coaches that we had last year and Vic and the players that we have now. And just to continue on this consistency run, because that's what it's all about. It's all about consistency. We can't look too far in the future. We can't look too far in the past, but we can look at where we are right now.
Did it feel real today with the pads on, and then tomorrow full pads?
Woof, yeah. I tell you, it was a dog out there. And if you listen on the radio, stay cool because it's humid out here. But it feels good to be back in pads, though. It feels great.
Well, it's fun watching. We're excited, Jordan. Congratulations again on last year. I know you're looking forward, but we're still celebrating. Congratulations on being a Super Bowl champion, and good luck this season.
Thank you.
There he goes. Jordan Davis with us there. Eagles defensive lineman from the University of Georgia. We appreciate having him here.